Hey there Cancer, welcome to your reading. This is going to be your next week, so the upcoming week, which takes you to the end of August. If you're seeing this as it's uploaded, it means that you're currently in a week. Last week's reading is up for this week. I think it might have been just 4 days ago, so check that because that's the energy you're probably currently in. And also these are very timeless, so whenever you see them, you might see a reading from a couple of weeks ago and you're like, you know what, I feel like this kind of tying in, but I'm not quite there. Or you get pulled to the reading, like your August reading is still very relevant, and it will be. It's always good to look at them at the end of the month as well, because sometimes they make more sense. But basically, time is linear for all of us. Do check your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign of these readings. If you want a personalized reading or any of my services, my email's in the description box below. So is my coaching website in the contact. What else, Cancer? Check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check your elemental themes. Check the shorts. Those readings that get the most likes, shares, views, comments. And if you're a subscriber, get bonus content. Thank you for your support, by the way. It might be one or just one or two of you, but I'm incredibly grateful to you for supporting and resonating with your reading. Do check back on them as well if they don't fully resonate. So let's see what we've got for you, Cancer. Cancer, all placements, please, Spirit Guides. Despondence, and the first one that fell out was guilt. Okay, let's put them in order. So this is maybe some inner feelings that you're feeling, all right? It's interesting because she's got like a halo on top of her head, as if she's like an angel, okay? Then we've got the lady in the background. If you can see, she's either sleeping or she's feeling quite ashamed, and I don't know, but I feel like she ties in with this despondence card. You know, the despondence is basically, you know, you've got all the answers you need within you, but maybe you're emotionally tied to something that no longer serves you. So which part of your life are you feeling overwhelmed and not able to take action? And what do I need to do? And what are you willing to trust yourself within so that you can move forward? It's kind of like I'm encouraging you to move forward here. As in I am with this card. Yes, maybe there was consequences here with these two cards, but you know what? It's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to take action and your life and trust, not feel so helpless, basically. I think that something that you're guilty about is making you feel a bit, maybe stagnant, you know. There's something that is basically very heavy emotionally, either hurt or something that's deep in your emotions, and there is a great inner resolve here. So if your mind is made up, you can see when others have tried to manipulate you and create your life. Have you been giving too much away of your time with this lady doing the ironing here? And is it making you resent stuff or resent people? If you're feeling a bit angry about it, I think you need some self-care with this and really just tapping into yourself so that you feel less overwhelmed, you heal any guilt and become aware so that you can release. It could even be in an office where you're doing all the work and there's someone that does hardly anything over there drinking Evian bottled water. And you're sat here doing all the work. Okay, so that could also be the case here, right? So honesty is freedom. Any guilt is fear of being disliked as well. So we need to think about that around these two cards. Let's get into your tarot and let's see what it says. This is also deep within your sacral. And this, I would say, is also around your third eye where you get awareness. But in all honesty, I think there's a need for vocal expression. Once you understand the emotions and how you're feeling, maybe you already do, you need to vocalize it. So big throat chakra for you this upcoming week. Okay, Cancer, let's get into the tarot for Cancer placements, please. Messages for Cancer placements, please. Spirit, messages for Cancer placements, please. Cancer placements, please. Messages for all Cancer placements. We've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's me pulling out the wrong way. Okay. Excellent, beautiful energy. Queen of Wands. Once you become aware of this, time to speak, time to act upon it, because you are the Queen of Wands. And you know what comes in? The recognition. The recognition of being seen, knowing that not only through this that you're worthy, but this is not only a job well done, Cancer. It's not only like Susie or Peter, get off your backside and start helping. This is, you are the savior. Okay, if some of you are working on like being viral, or I'm getting like influencers in something, it could be around sports as well, you get in the recognition here. Ultimately, you're leading to the 10 of Pentacles. I just saw the Hermit card, where I think this is where you needed to take time out. Let's discuss this Queen of Wands, because it's very passionate, driven energy. It's someone who knows their worth as well. A leader type, stepping up, so you're not in this despondence and guilt anymore. You're going forward. It's creativity, it's passion, it's being confident now and having the power. You're also not only willing to help others, but this time you see that actually I'm helping others and people are recognizing it. I'm not depleting myself anymore. You know, I'm not giving so much of myself where I'm depleting myself and not looking after myself, that I become in an energy of feeling stagnant, despondent, and these sort of feelings that are natural to have, but they're not nice to keep within your body. You're capable of this fierce energy and this purpose to step into the limelight here with the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands being the card of recognition is success. There's accomplishment here. There's the leadership with the Queen of Wands, taking inspired action, inspiring others through what you're actually doing. So maybe Susie and Peter start to step their game up and actually, or maybe you end up being their leader and their boss, you know. These are examples of put them anywhere. This could also be within a family dynamic, by the way, where you've just been giving so much and all of a sudden people or her home life recognize your worth. Whatever epiphany comes through of that, not only have you realized it, but I think you need to speak on it, and then this is how what gets kicked in. Okay, and also then we've got the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, that is spiritual material abundance. It's long-term stability. It's what you've been working on, what you've been healing, and it's building the legacy for you and people beyond. It's not only you. It's love, abundance, and it's joy that muster in your heart is coming to you, and it's coming quite fast, especially when we see it with these 3 cards. This energy is really big, actually. In fact, you should be prepared to spread some of it around generously, because you are going to be really abundant. So it's beautiful because you're moving away from this, you know, where it's been bogging you down. Let's get more cards for you. I've just seen the Moon card. It's popped out with these cards though, so I'm not going to take it, but here it is for you to see. It's I resonate it with Pisces and yourself as well, because obviously Cancer is the ruler of the Moon. Okay, 1 card has fallen out, 2 cards, 3 cards, right? First one, oh, beautiful, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. Justice, karmic balance. Who's been playing at you? Who's been taking? Karmic balance comes into place. This is what we're stepping into. 10 of Cups. I mean, these two, let's just end the reading. Happy home, happy family, really feeling connected to yourself, your life. Everything is going in such a lovely way that also the Ace of Wands is here. The breakthrough of creative ideas, taking inspired action in your life. Okay, it's also about listening to your gut, Cancer. You know, I mean, you've got some intuitive nudges sometimes, and you've got to listen to those guts. It's new ideas. It's, you know, the nature of consciousness and interconnectedness of everything. Ability to manifest this, to move this, manifest this, is the Ace of Wands, which is telling you you've got to look at it. Said about the third eye. I really feel like some of you need to also look at your throat chakra, expressing it, bringing things into karmic balance, knowing what you're going to put up with and knowing what you're no longer putting up with. With the Justice card, you know, everything has a cause and effect. Some of you got Libra energies around you. It could be in your chart, okay? That is coming through quite heavy. As well as fire sign energy is very heavy during this reading, and we are in Leo season, so it's very significant for you, Cancer. Ten of Cups. I mean, we know what the Ten of Cups means, but let's just go through it. It's community, it's love, it's abundance, it's a soulmate, it's divine harmony, it's expansion, it's giant love and devoted acceptance, the right people around you, family relationships. It predicts like a fairy tale ending of just being happy and so in love with everything, of all your heart's desires and the expansive energy that's pouring into your life, you know. But it's after you look at how you feel, looking at the relationships that are around you. And if you're looking for a white picket fence in order to find happiness, remember, joy will only come from your inside, okay? Balancing that out, putting boundaries up where you needed to, bring gratitude in. There's a need for generosity when you have so much abundance, but there's a focus. Once you have your boundaries in place, you realize what has been, you know, really getting at you. You then have the energy for kindness and being back in your heart, and that opens this also up, and there's a karmic balance that comes in for you, Cancer. I love this reading for you. It's so good. Look, we've not even got one, you know, it's just about your inner awareness that you need to look at here and heal, you know. For me, it's about boundaries and then expressing your truth once you've had connected with your third eye, okay, expressing your truth, listening to your gut is big theme here as well, all right? Messages for Cancer placements, please. I see 1, 2. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. So by putting the boundaries up and being aware of how you're feeling inside, the people around you start to change. They start to also see you. Look at this. We see that. See you different. There's a stream of love supporting my dreams, and we can see that absolutely. There's a stream of love that's supporting your dreams. Beautiful. I love your reading, Cancer. I hope you did too. If you did, please do like and subscribe. Amazing last week, 10 days of August into September. And I'm going to see you in your next readings. Take care and bye for now.